Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic, I'm a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. So whatever comes through in these messages generally comes through, and I never fully know till I'm in the message. Chances are if you've been guided here, you are a twin flame. I'm a twin flame myself, so most of my messages are twin flame related, about 95% of them. So there's a good chance that you're on a twin flame journey if you've been guided to my channel. So welcome in, and I hope you stick around. So I begin all my messages the same way, calling in my heavenly ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, guidance and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protective light at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Might I also request, Archangel Michael, that whoever watches this message online right now, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protective light also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude to you all. And so it is. Now, there's a couple of messages that I feel are coming through. So I don't know if this is going to be a combined message or not. Obviously, this is a message for Twin Flames, but it's also a message from the elders. I had a very beautiful visit during my meditation. Now, I'm going to be using a Spirit Elders deck. I'm going to use my Ascension deck. And I'm going to also, I've got the Work Your Light Oracle, and I've got some Archangel deck as well, because the message I heard, Lightworkers, this is not a drill. The training wheels need to come off. Now that is a message I heard. So there's something here, Lightworkers, it's like Avengers assemble, Lightworkers assemble. The training wheels need to come off. So those of you that have been sitting on your gifts or not really participating in the divine mission that you're supposed to be participating in, where this divine feminine, divine masculine, I do not know. I'm just relaying the message. And those who stand with the divine and walk in faith will be ascending. That's what I heard. Those who stand with the divine and who walk in faith will be ascending. So there's something here that light workers have been called to action in some way. So I'm going to get, as I say, I will get some tarot and see if there's any love messages want to come through. I might have to do a separate video. I don't know. I might have to be a separate video, but let me see. I think I'm going to begin with the elders. Let's see what the elders have to say. Now this is the elders of sort of indigenous tribes, ancient tribes, the elders of the spirit world, that have ancient knowledge. This is elders who have ascended thousands of years ago. They walk with us now. They walk by your side now. They're here to guide you through this time of transition for the world. Can I get some guidance here? Can I get some guidance here from the Elders deck, please? Plant Nation, Herbal Medicine. So this is all about, first and foremost, this is about your health. But second of all, this is about finding new ways to treat illnesses and ailments through herbal remedies that if you dig deep into your past life memories, you'll probably realise that many of us have worked with herbs at some point to heal different situations, heal different ailments, heal different diseases in past lives. I mean, think about it, we didn't have doctors and prescriptions and all these other things thousands of years ago, or even hundreds of years ago. So there's something here being called to look for other ways to look for holistic remedies for things. And when I'm seeing this teapot, it could be like, you know, herbal teas and things to calm you down, chamomile, to, you know, chamomile and honey, really to help de-stress you and help you sleep and things. So this could be a call for some of you to, you know, try and stop taking sleeping tablets or something that, you know, anything like that at all. I'm not saying that is it, but it's just a call to kind of stop taking, I'm not saying stop taking medicine that's urgently required for your heart or anything like that, your blood pressure. Please don't take medication. Please don't stop taking medication unless you speak to your doctor first. I'm talking about mild things, you know, like indigestion or acid reflux or, you know, sleep deprivation and those kind of things. And I mean, going out and foraging and stuff like that in your area for, you know, using one of those little apps to see what you're foraging for and stuff, things like that. Anything else, please? So, respect, the bison and the buffalo. Now, this is all about having respect for each other's differences. And that is such an important factor in the world right now. I cannot tell you, respecting each other's differences, whether it be religious differences, cultural differences, your sexual orientation, whatever this is, you have to respect each other for who each other is, regardless of their skin colour, their culture, anything like that. And trust me, when that balance is brought back into the world, where everyone is treated equally, regardless of the differences that they pose from you. Because underneath all the outer packaging, we are all connected. We are all collectively connected, our souls. So you can look at someone and go, oh, they're not my type of person or something like that because of X, Y, and Z. But it's actually their soul that is the most valuable part of that person. So there's definitely something here about respecting each other's differences. Anything else? Any other guidance from the elders, please? Humility, the wolf. So honestly, humility again is about just understanding the need to be understanding. It's seeing the good in everyone. It's seeing that everyone, now I know people are going to argue that and go, but some people just aren't nice. Some people just aren't good. Every single soul has been created to be inherently good. So there is good in everyone. There is a spark of good in everyone, because that is the way souls have been created to be. They have been created through love and light. And so every single person has a spark of good in them. And the humility card is just there to remind us to, instead of focusing on the negatives in someone, look for that spark of goodness, and just remember to always be humble and gracious to other people, even the ones who wrong you or hurt you, especially the ones that wrong you or hurt you. Let's see. Anything else from the elders, please? They wish to relate this time. So it says Grandmother Moon, the cycles. This is all about understanding that the moon cycles affect us emotionally, physically, mentally, the moon cycles play a huge part in our soul's transition from one week to the next, from 1 month to the next, from one, I don't know, whatever you'd want to call it. It's just like one phase of the moon to the next. It affects us all in different ways, but in very similar ways as well. It's literally, the moon plays a vital role in our divine journeys, and also the sun. And the sun is definitely something to be grateful for, but the moon and the sun, they work as a perfect team, yin yang. That's how they work. So there's something here about the moon cycles being significant, and obviously we're coming up to the full moon in Aquarius very soon. Let's see, anything else that the elders wish to relay at this time? Bring peace. And I just heard bring peace. The ancestors, spirit guides. So this is just to remind you, your ancestors are always with you. Always with you. Your ancestors walk beside you as well. Your ancestors want acknowledgement. They want you to acknowledge them, and you can do this in various ways. You can talk to them, you can thank them. I thank them twice a day. I thank them every morning, I thank them every night before I go to sleep. Thank them out loud. Give them an offering of some kind, you know, like I haven't done it for a while, but I've got a little jar with money in it, and I sometimes put money in that, which I need to do tonight before I go to sleep, now that I've spoke about that. Or it can just be even simply, you know, something as simple as, if you're cutting cake, then cut a slice and just leave it aside. And obviously they're not going to come in and eat it, but it's nice for them to know that you've acknowledged them. And your ancestors are such a vital part of all our journey. Your ancestors, you know, they are, some people have extremely powerful ancestors. I mean, not everyone's ancestors were little meek farmers somewhere. Some people's ancestors have been very, very powerful influences in the world, and they're very powerful influences in the spirit world as well. And there's nothing wrong with having ancestors who are farmers, because I have ancestors who are farmers as well as very powerful ancestors. Let's see. Anything else the elders want to relay to the collective at this time before I'm going to dig in, have a look at the twin flame collective energies as well, because there's a message come through for the twin flames as well tonight from the elders, and it was saying, if you want the path to union to be clear, divine feminines have to start by clearing their own pathway. So what is blocking your pathway, divine feminine? Is it your fear? Is it your doubts? Is it your resentment? Is it your lack of forgiveness? Or is it just that you have emotional blocks because of what happened with your person? There's something about divine feminines having to clear their own path before they can have a path to union. So I'm going to get a tarot in a minute and have a look into that in a moment. Let's see. So the dream catcher, dream time. So now this came out after the ancestors, and as many of you are aware, the ancestors actually place a lot of the dreams in our thoughts in our sleep. And the fact this came out after the ancestors, some of you could be about to get some quite crazy dreams. I know I certainly had some during 8/8 portal. So some of you could be about to get some quite crazy dreams that could really need you to journal them. Some of them might be quite freaky, some of them might be quite strange, but sometimes that dream catcher card can mean your dreams can become quite Twilight Zone, like they'd been written by David Lynch. So just make sure you have a pen and paper to hand at the side of your bed, because I've found that when I do have these really bizarre, trippy kind of dreams, there's usually messages hidden all the way through it. And when I assess the dreams, But this is definitely, someone's about to get some dream downloads here. And if you haven't had it yet, you could be after watching this reading. Let's see. Anything else the elders want to say? Okay, so Mother Earth, the drum. So this is about reconnecting to Mother Earth, clearly. This is about grounding your energy in, but this is about just spending more time and breathing in the air from Mother Gaia. But grounding your energy is so important at this time as well. Reconnecting, because everything flows through Mother Gaia. Everything, the same as, you know, it's just like when you give birth to a child. You have been responsible, when that child's born, you're responsible for it, and Mother Gaia gives birth to all of the creation around us, all of nature around us. So you have, when you connect with Mother Gaia, you're connecting with all, you're connecting with everything around you. So there's something here about grounding your energy in more, taking more time in nature and grounding in your energy more into nature, where that's walking on the grass, hugging trees, you know, all the usual stuff. And if you can't get outside, a wonderful way to ground your energy is eating stuff from the ground. And I think I've said this before in my previous messages, but eating potatoes, carrots, turnip, beets. I mean, I love to eat. I've been trying to take care of my vessel a bit more recently. I do a fasting, and when I do eat, I just fill up my system with like tomatoes, olives, beets, carrots, just anything I can get that can fill me up, that's nourishing and comes from the ground. You know, mushrooms, anything like that at all. That's a good way to ground your energy, but it's also a good way to fill your system with nourishment as well. Air, so breathe and mindfulness. So now is a time, if you're not very good at meditating, and a lot of people email me say, I can't meditate. I'm sorry, but every single person can meditate. Everybody can meditate. You just have to learn to clear your mind, and your breathing is the most important part of it. Because when you're going into that breathing session and just erasing your mind, how I used to see my mind as a chalkboard in the classroom, and the teacher wiping away, and it was just leaving the clean board underneath. And that's what I used to do to clear my mind. I'd picture it being a board being wiped away, and then anything that tries to come into your mind, gently push it out. Not with your hand, obviously, but with your mind. Let it go, and just keep focusing on that blank chalkboard. Or sometimes I look out onto an open space scene where it's just stars. Whatever is easiest for you. And or even invest in a little crystal ball, because as I say, my guides have been pushing me to do that, and it's really is helpful when you can look into a little crystal ball, and it really helps to focus your intuition, especially as a form of meditation. Whatever is easiest for you, but trust me, your answers will come very quickly about who you are in past lives, what's going on with your twin flame connection, and anything else you really want to know about yourself. And I've definitely been taking more time out lately to check in and discover more about my soul's journey, which has been amazing. I even found out more tonight and during my meditation tonight. And every day I'm finding out a bit more and more, and I'm starting to read more books and research it, and more about the 12 rays and things like that. So there's definitely something in listening to your intuition, but also doing your research, reading up on things. So planting seeds with good intentions. So this is just, again, the elders are just reminding you that when you put these good intentions out into the universe, they are rewarded. When you put good into the world, you get good back. Simple as that. When you love unconditionally, people love you unconditionally back. The more love you pour out in this world, the more love you get back. The more good and kindness you show others, the more kind and goodness you get back, and the more the universe rewards you. So there's definitely something about good intentions. And the summer, we're in the summer right now, and look at that card there. the activations. So a lot of you are actually being activated during the summer. I certainly know my gifts have changed in a good way. Like my connection to spirits strengthened, my healing gifts have got more powerful, but a lot of you are actually being activated right now. And many of you have answered the call, and it's time to take your training wheels off, but some of you have put your phone on divert, and that's the truth. You need to put your phone off divert. Take it off silent. Get these notifications back up. You have to actually, if you know you have gifts and you know that you're meant to be doing something on a grander scale to help the greater good of the world, then there's nothing holding you back. And exactly, the Forest card. Now, the Forest card is all about helping in your communities. Now, it can be your local community, it can be the wider community, it can be the World Wide Web community, like what's happening right now. But this is all about putting yourself out there to help groups of people to find their way, being a guide, being a teacher, being a leader of some kind. Following your passions. What sparks passion within you? Apart from your person, take them out of the equation. What sparks passion in you? Is it music? Is it art? Is it building toy trains? I don't care what this is. Stamp collecting. Follow your passion. That's, for many starseeds, that is all you have to do. You know, you naturally share your light with the world just by being happy, just by being joyful, just by finding a reason to smile every single day. That is all a starseed has to do to spread love. Look what I split the deck on. Love. That is all a starseed has to do to spread love. That is all any of us have to do to spread love. Just look for the joy in every situation. Just find a way to spread love and joy. And spirit talkers behind that. So some days, definitely, there's many of you out there, but this, whoever this reading's purposely to hit home for, you are powerful connection to spirit. You hear through the veil, spirit is trying to connect with you in a big way. I'm going to get some Work Your Light Oracle here to see what kind of information is coming through for the light workers that I'm trying to reach out for here. And I'm going to tap in a minute and see what's going on within the twin flame connections, because first and foremost, light workers, starseeds, gods, goddesses, kings, queens, whatever you want to say, all different soul paths are coming together here, like saints, kings, queens, whatever this means. They're being activated through twin flame journeys. So can I get some guidance here on the energies coming through? So, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. The ancient ancestors are beside you now. And that's just what I was telling you from the elders cards as well. There's such a powerful energy right now of just knowing. If you watch this message and then you close out this message and go, I actually feel I've got so much energy around me, I feel my ancestors with me, I feel the angels with me, just knowing that they're with you, you will start to see so many more signs. You may even start to see them. You may even start to see them. I mean, to the naked eye, I'm sitting here on my own, right, in my kitchen. But I can see things going on around me and people walking about. I can see it all. And when you open your mind to knowing that your ancestors are with you, the angels are with you, things can truly start to miraculously happen and magic can truly happen in your life. But you need to believe that they're there. You need to know that they're there. So boundaries, where do you need to set better boundaries? So a lot of you definitely need to put boundaries up in place with certain energies around you. I feel this is like clearing out, like when you go onto Facebook and you've had people who's been following your Facebook page for years, but you've never even I've never even spoke to them. I personally don't, because I've only got a small friends and family, but I know some people who have like 1,500 friends on their Facebook, and I'll say, how many of them do you actually know? And they'll say, oh, about a couple of hundred of them. But a lot of people just have a Facebook clear out where they unfriend lots of people. I feel this kind of energy, a lot of you really have to set boundaries with people who might take advantage of you, or people who are not got your highest and greatest good. And you'll know who they are, because they're the kind of people that you come away from being in their company feeling worse. Like, they're not the people that uplift you and make you feel, oh, I'm so glad to spend time with them. I feel good after I've spent time with them. They always make me feel on a high and really happy inside. They're the kind of people you come home where they've made you feel like crap. They've made you feel like you're not as good as them, or that you're not as good as what you could be, or that there's some, I mean, the type of passive aggressive people who will say, your hair's nice, but it could really do with a wee touch up at the roots type thing. That's the kind of people. I'm just giving that as an example. But what I'm saying is, you'll know who to set boundaries with, because they're the people that make you feel not good about yourself. And when you're a divine being, masculine or feminine, you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel confident. You want to love yourself completely. And if you have people around you who are bringing you down, it's really hard to go up. It's really hard to raise your vibration if people are bringing you down. So boundaries are so important. Deep replenishment, rest and retreat. So I feel I'm going to get a little head bop for this as well. I'm always getting these kind of cards for myself. Spend more time resting, spend more time, and I am trying to. I felt guilty because of my personal reading list got longer and longer and longer when my shoulder was sore. But I am going to take a couple more days off and just spend time focusing on my past life, regressions with my guides and things, and reading and researching more about all the things I need to know. But if there's something here for a lot of you that's just saying, sometimes you need to just sit back and take a breath and actually absorb exactly what you're, because a lot of us on this journey, we don't really stop for breath sometimes. And it's only when we stop for breath we can see how far we've come. It's like when when you go a big long hike or something, and you're just walking up and up and up and up the hill, and it's not until you stop and actually sit down from it and take a deep breath in, and then look down the hill and see how far you've climbed that hill, and then you can be proud of yourself. So sometimes you need to actually stop and take a breath and see how far you've come, and it gives you that, it emboldens you then for the next part of the journey. The age of light. So it says you've been training for this for decades. So lifetimes, I'm saying decades, lifetimes, maybe decades you've been training as well, but lifetimes. So this is just saying, this is what you signed up for. And twin flames especially. Twin flames signed up for this journey. We knew we were going to have to struggle. We knew we'd probably go through lifetime after lifetime of being broken-hearted, unrequited love, betrayal, hurt, so many things. But we knew that it was for the highest and greatest good of humanity in the end, because when twin flames do heal, the energy is just, it's radiant, it's beautiful. And it's all because the more people who find that inner union, the more love and compassion is getting spread around the world, which is raising the vibration of the earth. So twin flames knew they had a lot to deal with. They knew that they were coming here to be a light to others, to seed the light, but they also knew they had a lot of work. They had an uphill struggle for some of it, but that was part of the twin flame vows that we made. That was a plan, that was a divine plan, and many of us are are actually remembering the plan now, and so is our twin flame. So the inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Now, this is very twin flamey for me as well, because when you start to go into an inner union with your person, it almost like your heart beats as one. Everything, and I was saying this last night, like your breath tends to, you could almost, when you breathe in and out, you can almost feel like your person's breathing in and out the same way. Your heart, if you're stressed, just picture yourself in the arms of your person and your heart rate will start to slow. This is just like pure devotion and love, and I think it all comes from the twin flame bond as well. But that the main portal of your heart is your devotion, is your connection, is your entire connection to the divine, and all around you is connected through the portal of your heart. Your heart is your inner temple. So Pleiades energy coming through. So double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Now for me, twin flames, as most people know, your first mission is awaken your twin. Awaken your person, where it's the masculine awakening the feminine, or the feminine awakening the masculine, but mostly it's the feminine that awakens the masculine. But the masculine doesn't budge, so the feminine has to go through all the process herself. The feminine's always the first to awaken, although she does awaken her masculine. They just go into, as we all know, the old situation. You wake up your masculine, they run, and you have to ascend so that they then run back. But the Pleiadians are very much involved with healing many people right now. The Pleiadians, even though you don't realise it, the Pleiadians are healing you in your sleep. The Pleiadians are always around healing and definitely helping people to step into their higher selves, helping people's higher self to open up more to their gifts and things like that. The Pleiadians actually do a lot for you without you even realising it. Many of you have strong connection to Pleiades as well who are watching this, I'm sure. So dance with life, do something to change your energy. So again, another great card for advice for you. Like, just distract yourself with doing something good. One of the main questions I always get asked, I haven't been asked for a while, but it was something I used to be asked a lot, was you always seem so cheerful and happy. How do you stop yourself getting depressed and down about your person not being with you? And it's easier now, but in the past, it's hard to not get your person off your mind. They're in here 24/7. But the best way to do it is to distract yourself with doing something you love. And I found different ways, whether it was dancing, whether it's singing, playing on the Wii with my kids, which can be singing, Mario Kart, whatever, going walks with my headphones in, drawing, painting, writing, anything at all. But the best way for me to distract myself is helping others. So when I'm emailing people back, giving them some kind of support and love, or when I'm giving people channeled messages, or when I'm working with people with spiritual guidance, that makes me feel good. That makes me happy, and that distracts me when I'm helping others and I'm also distracting myself. Starseeds. And that's what I was saying about starseeds. They just need to do something that changes their energy and puts them into a good mood again. Because all a starseed simply has to do, it just says, what lights you up? What lights you up? When you're a starseed, your mission is just to have fun. Your mission is just to share your light and joy with others. That is a starseed mission. Your energy is healing just by being happy and cheerful. And for many of you, that is your main mission, is just to be authentically yourself. Take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So many of you are working too hard. You're doing too much. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be actual work. It could just be you're doing too much for other people, you're not taking a rest and giving yourself some space. Whatever this is to you, take a break. So, let's see. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? So again, this is our twin flame card. So this is about not allowing those triggers to get in the way of your union either. Remember what the elder said about you have to clear away your own path. You have to clear your own path, Divine Feminine, before you can clear away the blockages on the road to union. So this is just saying, look at what is triggering you. And I can tell you when I did this for myself, I did an inner child meditation on myself, which I think I might have actually done one on my channel before for you guys, but I'm happy to do another one with Mother Mary. When I did the meditation on my own inner child, I figured out all the things that were triggering me. And it was things that stemmed back to childhood. And my person had triggered all those things in me. And when I figured out what my person was triggering in me from childhood, that's when I could then change and stop the pattern. So there's definitely something here about going back to the start, going back to what, as a child, anything that triggered you as a child, or something from your childhood specifically that really it's something that sticks in your mind. It's one of these memories that just is always there and it replays in your mind. And it could be your person triggers whatever that is, whatever that emotion is, and then once you figure that out, what your person's triggering, then you can change it. But the main thing is, trust your path. Yes, just say yes. Answer that call. Get your phone off diver right now. But trust your path, because honestly, when you listen to your higher self, you cannot go wrong. When you listen to your inner guidance and tune into the portal of your heart, you cannot go wrong. There is no wrong path, and your ancestors are with you every single step of the way. And trust me, it's the most amazing feeling in the world when you actually start to understand they're with you always. And it'll fill your heart with so much joy, and you'll start to see, I mean, many of you watching already do know your ancestors are with you, you already do connect with the angels. So this isn't for everyone, this is for people who generally need that push to understand more about the spirit world, understand more about how thin the veil is, and understand more about your spiritual gifts. So let's see. Can I tap into the twin flame journey tonight? Ooh, Knight of Cups. Somebody is in their feelings and getting ready to express love to you. Wow. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Wow, so many cups. I should, if I'd known I'd put on my wetsuit, if I'm going to know it's going to move so wet on this table. So, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Someone's coming in to tell the women they love that they love them. Oh my lord. Wow, oh my goodness. Chills. The moon. This could be Aquarius full moon coming up, but this is someone who's about to open up the the floodgates of their emotions. This is someone who's about to open up emotionally to you. And it's going to lead to this beautiful re-spark. I'm talking about sparks are going to fly. Sparks are going to fly. When this person opens up and speaks their truth to you and shows their emotions, it's going to, if this has been a twin flame connection that's been lying dormant, it's going to be like, you may have thought, oh, my person won't affect me that way anymore. Oh yes they will. Oh yes they will. It'll be like Jim Carrey in The Mask. He is so unattractive with that green mask on, right? But somehow the ladies just love him. This person is definitely going to take you by surprise. Yeah, tower moment. You are not expecting this person to come in and be this emotionally vulnerable person expressing love to you. This is someone who definitely has spent a lot of time in their head. And I feel this is someone who's definitely spent a lot of time manipulating this connection in some way. Now, I don't mean that and they've done it in a deliberate way, but I feel like they've definitely played around with your emotions at some point. Nine of Wands, but this person's tired of running from this connection. They're tired of fighting their love for you. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Fool. So when this person does finally push themselves here to move forward towards you, this is somebody who's going to be travelling towards you. Now this person could stay at least an hour away from you, because I do feel there's travel involved, but no, it doesn't have to be a huge travel. An hour, 2 hours. I don't really feel like different country energy, but when this person travels towards you and actually comes in this Knight of Cups, Page of Cups energy, it's going to be, I just feel it's going to be magical. And I just, you know, get kind of like flocks of birds and birds singing, like, it's just going to be magical. It's going to be magical. I just feel this beautiful magic energy. You could both be Starseed, you could both be, I'm going to get some, wow, Two of Cups. Now, whoever I'm speaking to here, you feel this energy coming in. You feel this energy coming in. Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords. Now, either this person walked away from you and you're a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and this person walked away from you in the past. The Ace of Cups is here, and the King of Pentacles behind that. So let's see. Clarify the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Was this a... Okay. This person... Alright. So there's two queens. Was the Queen of Swords a past person? Cups. Is the Queen of Wands a past person? Is the Queen of Wands a past person? Right. Okay. So there was a Queen of Swords here who could have been this person's wife at some point, or life partner or something. Queen of Swords, and this masculine's in deep regret for possibly choosing them in the past. But they're telling me this, whoever this King of Cups is, they've walked away from this Queen of Swords to go towards here a Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. So they're definitely wanting to move things to a calmer place with you. Yeah, Six of Cups. December could have been significant. The last time we spoke to this person could have been December. Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of courage is going to be required here to step into this new destined path for you both. There's a path here awaiting you both, and it's going to take courage and strength. And I feel a lot of understanding of each other, because I feel there was some sort of non-communication here in the past. This person definitely had another energy around them. I feel they were very closed off emotionally to you. Yeah, this person could be a Sagittarius because there's a Judgment and the King of Wands. So that's us got two divine couples out here, Queen King of Cups and Queen and King of Wands. So both passionate about each other, fiery, passionate, but also very emotionally connected and in love and very intuitive. This person made some sort of decision. They made a bad judgment call, but Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. The divine is blessing this couple with a new beginning. 10 of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups for this couple's future. Will this divine feminine be happy to see this masculine return? Well, I'm going to say that as a yes. You just want the truth. You just want honesty. You want justice. But more than that, you want union. You want union with this person. I do feel there was a lot of misunderstanding here between you both in the past. This person was not emotionally ready to move on. Now, I'm not saying they were with this other person. They might not have been living with them, because I just saw the 9 of Pentacles there. So this person may have been single, but still involved with an ex or an ex-wife or something. And I think they energetically still had some sort of hold over your masculine. Even though they weren't physically together, they could have been energetically pulling on your masculine's energy. And your masculine was very closed off emotionally to this connection with you. Maybe for fear of getting themselves embroiled in another, you know, deep committed relationship. But this person now sees you as their Empress. They see you as their wife. So you definitely could have some sort of past life. You could be married here in another lifetime or another dimension. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress. This person sees you as their husband and they see you as their wife. This is a couple who are married, and you could be married in the 5th dimension, something like that. Yeah, look. Hierophant. The Emperor and Empress and the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. Wow, okay. And the Sun. And the 3 of Wands. You're both about to move forward here. You're both about to move on to the next journey, the next step. There's something about learning here as well. And I mean actual learning. So yeah, Page of Swords. There's definitely something here, but you're both going to be learning something new. The Chariot. Definitely accomplishing something. Now you could be about to learn something new, go back to school or something, I'm not sure. Or you might just be doing what I'm doing right now, researching, reading up on things. But there's definitely something here you both have to learn together. You both have to grow together, learn together, but also to understand each other better. Because I feel there could have been a lot of misconstrued energy going on as well. If your person was refusing to give you the emotional stability you were looking for, and I just split the deck on the Ace of Pentacles. So this is definitely a blessed connection. I know that there's definitely some sort of blessed energy around this couple. They could both definitely be Starseeds, both definitely have Pleiadian energy. Let me get a bit of information here of which of the Ascended Masters energies are with this couple at this time, and then I'm going to get an angel card to fish out. This has been an unusual message, but I like doing messages that are a bit different, and as I say, I did feel that this had to be more of a spiritual guidance with a bit of twin flame love reading thrown in. So this